Howdy, we're Group 11 from Section 601. So we are doing a skit on ethical dilemma. He is Amit and he's going to be our project manager. The three of us are co-workers or colleagues. I'm Souhasini, he's Varun, and that's Bishvesh.
Howdy guys.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Long day, like Fridays are like the end of the week and I'm almost done with all the work and deliverables and I'm ready to go back to home. My kids will be waiting for me.
I know, I've just been waiting for the weekend. The entire week has been so stressful for all of us, I can't tell you.
Even my wife has been calling me since 15 minutes, so I also need to leave now.
No worries guys, we just have what 5 minutes more before we call it a day.
Yeah, just 5 minutes more.
Almost done.
Almost done.
Howdy guys.
Hi sir, how are you?
How are you guys? I'm doing great. So I see you guys are working on the procurement plan right now.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good to me. So, just to let you know guys, that there's a client meeting at 6 p.m. today and I need all the entire report to be completed by 6.
By 6? Is it mandatory for us to attend?
Yes sir, you gotta be there at 6 o'clock and I'll be here at 5:45 to discuss the status of the report. Just to make sure that everything is in line. Okay? Keep up the hard work guys. I'll see you at 5:45. Bye-bye.
No.
Why does that happen every day? I mean, like I come to office at 8 and I have to stay till 6.
But we were not informed of this meeting before.
I know. We are like, I don't know.
That's so unfair. I mean, like I spend more than 10 hours in office.
I feel so frustrated. There's no work-life balance.
Yeah, true that. I mean, sometimes I feel why I'm working for an Indian company or an American company.
Guys, but what about my wife?
What about my kids?
Guys, it's a question of our job, so there's nothing much we can do except listen. We can't go against our project manager because he's in charge of our appraisals this time.
Yeah. Hi sir, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing great. How are you? Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Just a second.
Okay.
Yes, so what are you saying? Sorry.
So, that's fine, sir. I have a festival that's going on, an Indian festival in my hometown, starting next, like a month later actually, next month. So I thought, yeah sir.
That's good.
So I thought I'll be like taking a couple of weeks of vacation, so can I take it?
Okay, are you working on that report, right, initially? Are you done with that report?
Yes, I'm almost done with the report.
Okay, so when are you planning to take the leave, sir?
Next month, 13th till 22nd.
Nice. I really appreciate this fact that you're like informing me a month back, which is actually good. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to give you that leave because we have got next deliverable which is coming up tomorrow. Let me have a look. Let me just check the timeline.
Okay.
Okay, so you're leaving on you want to leave on 13th, right?
Yes.
Let me just check. I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll be able to leave on 13th because we have got another deliverable submission which is due by like the end of that week. And since you're the lead, I just cannot let you go. I'm sorry about that. I can totally understand, but maybe we can plan this leave sometime later. How about that?
So this is the second scenario which you see when our vacations and festivals happen on some point of time and our managers say that celebrate your festival some other point in time. Maybe I have to go back into the history and change all the facts and days together. I'm almost done with this.
It's a no-brainer here that the ethical issue in question is violation of workers' rights. The three of us, we've been working every day for over 10 hours without any recognition, and this has been the case since the beginning of the month. Well, we cannot go against our project manager, we cannot tell him anything because our appraisals are in his hand. But we clearly are dissatisfied.
Same is the case with me. I mean, there's a need for the projects to be done, but when it becomes a greed, that actually violates our rights. We fill in our timesheets for 40 hours each week, and we are made to work for more than 50 hours. How is that justified? Our HR letter says that we are allowed 14 days of paid leaves for a year, and we are not allowed those 14 days of leaves. Our managers take all projects from the clients, irrespective of our talent and neither the knowledge transfer, and then they make us to work on those projects without any proper training. And then they don't allow us to take leaves, ask us to have long working hours to finish their projects and fill up their coffers while we are working on a meager salary and extended work hours. How is that justified?
Man, I don't have any complaint while working. I want to complete my work, but there should be a hard rule. If the boss comes in at 5 and says you have a meeting at 6, how are we supposed to complete the work? Means I have wife, I have my kids. My only concern is I again would have to let down my wife. That's sad.
I might look like a bad guy right now, but I do have wife, I do have kids. But sometimes it's hard for me to give leaves to people or to let the employees leave at the designated time. I know there's a lot of pressure on me. I can understand this situation as well, but there's all the responsibility on my shoulders. I need to give answers to the clients, and there are tons of other stuff which I need to look at before making any commitments to my employees. I cannot give leave to all the employees, right? Because if I give leave to one of the employees, then everyone will come up asking me that, okay, I also need leaves and stuff like that. I just cannot allow that because it will the entire project will suffer because of that. And sometimes, we have to extend our work timings in order to complete a deliverable because there's pressure from the client, right? So, and employees must understand that I'm also the one who's waiting with them, who's also not meeting my wife for a long time. I also stay here till late. Sometimes, I spend too many hours, even more than the employees even more than the employees. I work in the office, complete my, assigned task. So these are things which I think employees should also, consider.